a programmer hid a secret creature inside Pokemon Red and Green without telling Nintendo, and it nearly turned a slow-selling Game Boy game into the biggest franchise in history. But to understand why that mattered, you need to go back to a boy catching insects in the rice paddies outside Tokyo. When he saw two children playing Game Boy together using a link cable in the early 1990s, he imagined creatures crawling along the wire between the two machines and began building a game around that image. The development nearly destroyed Game Freak. 5 employees quit during the 6 years it took to finish the project. Tajiri stopped taking a salary and lived on money from his father. The company stayed afloat by taking contract work from Nintendo, building games including Yoshi and Mario and Wario on the side, while Tajiri's team worked on Pokemon in whatever time was left over. Nintendo agreed to fund the project despite not fully understanding the concept, partly because Shigeru Miyamoto was assigned to mentor Tajiri and trusted his instincts. Pocket Monsters Red and Green launched in Japan in February 1996 on a Game Boy that was already considered outdated hardware, and the early sales were slow. The games turned around after a programmer named Shigeki Morimoto revealed he had hidden a 151st creature called Mew inside the cartridge without telling anyone, including Nintendo. He had added it as a prank during the final days of development, after the debugging phase was already complete and with no remaining space to spare. When word spread, Nintendo received 78,000 entries for a contest to win one of only 20 official Mew distributions. Nintendo's CEO later said that the Mew campaign was the moment everything changed for Pokemon, with weekly sales suddenly matching what had previously been monthly totals. The games had originally been called Red and Green for Japan. When prepared for international release, the color pairing was changed to red and blue because the American market associated those two colors as opposites rather than red and green.